Welcome in, guys. NFL week number 9. Arizona travels to face Cleveland, and there are quite a few homecoming connections in this game. Let's start off this video with mentioning them, as the Browns are a 7-point favorite, a total of 40. First off, we all know about the Kyler Murray injury. This is the time frame for him to come back, but right after the game, they did make a statement saying Murray will not be ready for Cleveland, so we go to Josh Dobbs. Remember, Dobbs was with the Browns this preseason. He was battling DTR for the number 2 spot. DTR beat him out. They actually end up trading Dobbs. He has started every game this season. So it's important to have a quarterback that knows this defense, practiced against this defense the entire offseason, and again, was a Brown up until late August. You also have offensive coordinator Drew Pensig. He was with the Browns for the last 3 seasons before coming and helping out with the offense at Arizona. And head coach Jonathan Gannon, not a Browns connection, but clearly a Cleveland connection. For those that know the Cleveland area, he went to St. Ignatius, one of the 2 powerhouses with St. Ed's, the Catholic powerhouses in football. So a lot of Cleveland connections here. So what do we have? Well, we have Arizona. Everyone thought they were going to tank this year with the Kyler Murray injury. And what happens? They lose to Washington by 4, they're competitive. They lose to the Giants by 3, they're competitive. They beat Dallas 28-16, and all of a sudden people are thinking, wow, maybe this Arizona team isn't bad. They play San Fran, lose. Cincinnati, lose by 2 touchdowns. Go to the Rams, lose by 17. Go to Seattle, lose by 10. And then we're down by quite a bit more than the 7 they lost to Baltimore, scoring with a minute to go, onside kick, get a field goal for that final margin. But I am impressed with the Cardinals' defense. 382 yards at the Rams isn't fantastic, but we saw a progression and a better defense. Against Seattle, they held Seattle to 318 yards, and then a nice performance against Baltimore in that game last night. Cleveland's defense has been a disappointment the last 2 weeks, and that's hard to say because numbers-wise, they're still an elite defense. We see Myles Garrett continue to wreak havoc. We see them get multiple sacks on multiple opponents. But to me, you see the way P.J. Walker and DTR have played. That's the reason the Browns lost to Seattle game, turning the ball over 3 times, 2 interceptions. And yes, that late interception that went off the helmet wasn't really P.J. Walker's fault. But when you go 16 of 37 throwing the ball at Indianapolis, 18 of 34 against San Francisco, those type of numbers just aren't going to cut it. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, guys. I think Arizona has run the ball for 139 yards per game and 5.2 yards per carry. While the rush defense was Cleveland's strength early on, we've seen them allow 100 plus each of the last 4 games. They're allowing over 120 yards per game and over 4 yards per carry. So Arizona is happy to slow the pace down. They do want to run the ball. They have run the ball with some success. Cleveland still tries to run the ball, even though Chubb is lost for the year and Ford, their number 2 running back, was out last week as well. He's questionable for this week. I do like under 40 in this game between the Cardinals and the Browns. Guys, Customer Appreciation Week, 2 things I want to mention quickly. NBA starts. NHL has started. College basketball starts next Monday. NFL, college football. I'm a 6-0 football weekend. Every sport, every play I release through December 31st, just $469. That's the end of the year special. No coupon needed. And I'll tell you what, another great free product with no coupon needed is the Gold Sheet. All you do is go to goldsheet.com. Username WT free for Wager Talk free. Password, WT free. You'll have complete access to the Gold Sheet newsletter this week. Check out how much the Gold Sheet has added each of the last several years. It is an absolutely massive information provider for both college football and the NFL. Check it out and check out all these great videos from all these great Wager Talk handicappers. We watch each other's football videos at Wager Talk, shouldn't you?